means that this space right here feels a little empty. This one right here is really interesting, but down here it feels like it needs a little connection. Beautiful. Look at this straight line and this shape. How did you find that, Amave?
I had looked up, I actually found a website that gave like a bunch of tutorials on um, different like parabolic curves, but with circle, and then there was a flower, there was like a star, and then there was like five other ones.
Uh, did you print it out and trace it, or did you follow their directions?
That one, I just followed the directions. The ones that I did trace were the box in like the bottom corner, and then letters. Really just that like side panel right behind the flower.
Okay, very good. And what did Amave did? Looked up things, worked with stuff. You can see the parabolic curve. You can see line variety here. You can see lots of different things. That shows me this is a demonstration of your understanding of the things we've been trying to do. And learning new things, expanding our ideas about line. And the computer is really, really, really good for looking up and finding ideas if you use it that way. Don't ask AI to do this assignment. AI doesn't know how to do it. And you want to learn. This class is of fundamentals for all the other classes, and it's really important. Look at, and then Amave's completed assignment. It's fantastic, and it really uses all the aspects of line variety. It made a composition. It took all these elements and combined them in a way. In this one, in the in progress, um, the page, this is a flat piece of paper, and it looks like it's going back in space. This looks like it's coming out. This looks like it's kind of manipulating the page, and it's really interesting. Um, for those of you who just came in late, I'm having terrible Zoom problems. And one thing you could have, little slight over here, you weren't supposed to. Okay, so back here. So we don't see all four edges. Didn't take it out of the pad of paper. Didn't remove the edge. Didn't use the straight edge. Interesting. It's very interesting. How could Saw have used that? And this is what Saw did. And didn't submit. It's sitting in the middle of the paper. It doesn't engage the whole page. And it did not introduce the suggestion of a curve. And so not demonstrating what's going on. And by not being here, Zaw's missing out on a whole bunch. I'm going to show you some from the other class. This was in progress, and it looks like the paper is bending right here. Doesn't it look like the paper's bending? And I suggested more line variety, and it's much better. Simple, but really good. This was how Vivian put it in the beginning, and I thought, how's she going to connect those together? Look how beautiful this is. Isn't that nice? The variety, the connection, the puzzle parts. You don't have to cover every inch of the paper. It's engaging the paper. It's wonderful. I thought it was really interesting. This is Parveen, who's done wonderful things every single time. But Parveen, her mother's really sick, and she was at the hospital a whole bunch. And she redid it, but really interesting invention. She turned it in incomplete, and I'm wondering that when she is that for you? That it, is someone asking me a question? Somebody's asking a question. Cynthia, yeah? I can't hear you. you gotta get closer to your microphone. Cynthia, you just, yeah, I don't know why it's not coming through. Talk again. It's like breaking up unmute yourself and try again. Now I can hear you. It's still breaking up like every. Now I can hear you. Yeah? What was I speaking about? What's the question? I was talking about this person's invention, or was it on yours? Are you? She turned this in incomplete final assignment. I can't understand you.
I think she's saying that it was lagging, so we couldn't see which was. It was a little behind for me too, so like I couldn't see something was doing.
I'm so sorry. Can you okay, let me go back to this one. Did you hear what I said about Vivian's? No? Yes? I just thought this was her. Oh, you didn't? Okay, how is it now? Is it okay? Can you see? It says there's a duck. Can you see the duck?
No.
No? Yes? I'm going to stop the share and I'm going to put it back on. Can you see the duck now?
No.
Oh boy, what's happening to, okay, this Zoom is having problems. Okay, stop and share again. You see the duck now? Okay, you see the duck? Okay, but I'm not sharing. Okay, let's go back here. Share, it's really lagging. Okay, if we put it back up, can you see the duck?
I can see it.
You see the duck?
I can
Yes or
see
no?
it, but it didn't change. Like when you stopped sharing and started sharing again, it didn't. I don't know, it
What
just,
happened? It just changed now?
yeah, it just completely went away.
Went away or not there at all? You see the duck?
Who broke a bone? I'm confused.
No, I'm really worried what's going to happen.
Somebody
I'm
commented they broke a
terrified to
bone.
leave
Who's
and
that?
come back because
Anyways, sorry, I guess I'm doing my work. I'm so sleepy.
Let me stop share for a few minutes. Okay, do you see everybody else right now? Do you see the gallery of students in class? Yes or no? What do you see?
On the top. Oh, now I see the PowerPoint.
Oh, you see a PowerPoint? I'm not sharing the PowerPoint. So let's try sharing again. Okay, I'm screen sharing. I'm showing the PowerPoint. And there should be a duck. I'm going to go back one to now. It says Eleanor Kasparian. No.
It just says Robert Mitchell has started sharing.
Has stopped or started?
Started, and then it goes. It's really. I think it's a lag. When you share, it doesn't come through. It comes through like 30 seconds later or something.
Okay, let's make it more complete. My eye, when I'm looking at yours, is moving all around, and then I came to these. I'm going to remove the blank spaces. And you can see now how they feel unconsidered. Okay, very nice inclusion of suggestion of a curve. Decent line variety. It's all kind of in the center, but very nice. Okay, so that's Tristan's. This is Nicole's. And when I saw this, I was a little worried about Nicole's. Nice. Nicole, this tells me that you had another piece of paper and the edge of it was right there. When you draw over a surface on the paper, whatever's underneath will get picked up. And I'll show you a really bad example of that on someone else's where it embossed the paper. And so you want to make sure there's nothing underneath. I can tell there was an edge of paper here when I go around. Why? And I didn't understand why these lines just kind of were half there. You want to not erase out. It's much easier to draw the line once. But look how nicely Nicole says, Nicole, this is beautiful. And you did really, really well. And she's smiling. It's a really interesting use of negative space and that odd thing I asked you what it is. Beautiful in the moth or the butterfly. There's a figure here. Nice overlapping, good lines. It tells me that there was something underneath. But I think it works really well. And it's a lot denser on this side of the page, but I think that it works really nicely. And I wonder, I would have just, I'm going to show you one little thing. Annotate, there we go. If you took a line like that and went through, it just kind of adds something to that. And I wonder, I'm going to do it here just because, just to see what happens. If it would have added something to coming and adding another one, I'm not sure. What do you think, Nicole?
No.
Unmute yourself. Oh, it's not working? Okay, Nicole, got it. Just give me a thumbs up. Your mic's not working? Okay, you're writing me in chat. Whoops, I can't do this. My mic's not working, Nicole, but I agree. I think it adds dimension. Sometimes one or two more lines can do amazing things. Absolutely. Okay. But I think it's very good, and I'm really glad to see where you what you did. Okay, and it shows me some really good investigation. Okay, and Cynthia Moore, Catherine Moore, excuse me. Catherine had this. I thought nice start. And interesting shapes. It might have been interesting to connect some of those lines. This space right here is real interesting. But how work with the connected to the edge. People get fear of edge. I'm going to touch the edge. And you want to engage the edge here. It really does something nice. So I don't know how did you restart to go to this one? Catherine, not here. Looks like she restarted because this one is the whole page, and this one's in here, and there's this outline around it. It's kind of I'm going to annotate. This is really interesting. These are wonderful. This negative space works very nicely, but I'm going to annotate. Who's in the chat now? Oh, thank you. Okay. Oh, shoot, I can't get it up here. Excuse me a second. Okay. This is a little dark. Maybe I can do this in the pencil. Look what happens when I just bring a line like this and a line like that and a couple of the lines. When it kind of echoes what's going on here. It's not a lot of lines, but it's somehow this feels like border and not so interesting. And I would have taken one line there. Can you see how those kind of engage the edges? And it makes it a little more involved. And I might have, at this point, done something in here. I mean, I don't know what a shape would be, but something that just feels a little empty. Can you see the difference between that and that? I like this negative space. It could have been a negative space here. It could have been another shape in that kind of way. I think it's very good, but it feels like just try it and see what happens. What it could have been even better. It's nice. It's very quiet. Sometimes we do quiet and sometimes we yell. This was Eric's, and I was a little concerned about Eric too. It seemed like, is that really a start or is that just throwing stuff out? Look what Eric did. Beautiful. Really, really nice, Eric. And I think it's really wonderful. I'd like to make a suggestion to you, and I'm going to annotate. It's a couple more lines. And see right here, nobody meets. I'm sorry, it's a little hard for me to draw straight with it. Can you see how it feels more engaged there? And I would have done something like that. And here, you've got a problem here. This shape is a little too big to be I think I might have echoed what you have here. Can you see how that makes it a little more intricate? I'm gonna go back one, and I'm going to pull out the rectangle, and I'm gonna go back a little bit more. Because you kind of do it here, and I'm taking a clue from you. And I'm going to show you something here. Very nice. Can you see how that makes it a little more active? And you brought a line down here. I might bring a line like that. And maybe that. Can you see how it's a little more interesting and a little more active? Really nice. I love your E in 3 dimensions. I see all this, but I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to go back a couple steps. And I'm going to make my line. It is correct. I like what you did here. That's what happens when you take something really different. These are supposed to be straight lines. I'm taking this clue from other things that you've done. And then it starts to create certain, my line's a little thick. Can you see what that does there? So that's another kind of possibility. But I think it's really good. And see here, is that supposed to be a curve? It's a very soft one. Is that a little curve right there?
Yeah, it's supposedly like a curve.
Okay.
It's like using this to
One more
mimic
line would
sunlight.
have made it a little more pronounced. It's just awful small compared to the boldness of everything else you did. But this is really quite nice there too. But can you see that just a couple more lines make it even better? But I thought you did really, really well, and
Yes.
I like it. Yeah. Okay. And this was Isaac, and Isaac's can't put his picture on the screen. Can you hear me, Isaac? Isaac, can you hear?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I thought this was interesting, but it felt, can you see how after seeing other people's, what's some self-criticism that you would give yourself on this one?
Oh, myself or what you gave me?
No, I'm gonna tell what you would give yourself. You can
Um,
add. Yeah,
maybe just more like more dimensions, maybe more angles.
okay, so I'm gonna annotate. And I'm gonna show you some things. Right off of this, you try to make the parabolic curve, but it isn't quite it.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of curve, so it wasn't really the parabolic curve. And I'm gonna put it this way.
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell what that is on the left. That's like a
Here.
outline of a person.
Yeah, absolutely. It's easy to figure out what it is. And you've got this nice fish here. It's
No, it's supposed to be a lion head.
Oh, I saw it as a fish. Okay. But here you can see how I can bring things out here and get involved with them. Can you see how it starts to, and everything's here like it's in a window frame? Why couldn't that be in the whole image? So, this is, this is what you did. And, oops, come here. It's interesting. You use more line variety. That's good. This works really nicely. You do have a curve. It's just so heavy, but it's just kind of sitting there. And you did it again. You had a frame here. So let's imitate here. What could you do here that might make it even more interesting?
Maybe get rid of the frame style and just have it blend with the rest of the page.
Yeah, or here, let's overlap some things and take it across and see what happens and see how they link together. Okay, you can extend beyond it. Does it feel as much the frame now? And these, they're just sitting out there. Why couldn't you have drawn them more regularly? And you know how to use the tracing guide underneath, how you could have made a circle. Why don't these connect
I
more?
just didn't think of it.
You didn't think of it. That's the whole thing, is to try to get you to think of them. Okay, we're trying to learn how to make them. Can you see now? Does the frame still feel as strongly a frame?
It looks really three-dimensional now.
Yeah, so that becomes more. And when the paper's still flat, it's just that certain things help it to become more dimensional. And so you can see now, somebody have a radio on in the background, is that you?
No, I'm in an apartment complex with somebody in their room.
Oh, okay, it's quite loud. But can you see how that makes it a more, and you can go back and work on this one as it is and resubmit it if you want to.
No, I'm good. You gave me a 9 out of 10. I didn't think I would have to redo it.
Okay, so, but do you understand and can you learn from what I just showed you?
Yeah.
And can other people learn also? This is Maya's, and Maya, did you just turn in your finished one? Maya?
I did not.
You did not. So you have a really good beginning here, but you didn't turn in your finished one. And I think that you need to do that. It's really important because you're not participating unless you get. Do you have a radio on behind you, Maya?
Me, no, I don't.
Somebody is not muted, and there's a radio. Okay. Okay. So Maya, this is really nice. What you've got is a good beginning. And look at here. Doesn't it look kind of like the paper's folding or it's bending? And so you've got this. So you need, okay. But this is just sitting here. And so you want to connect. Do you want me to do it in red or you want me to do it in the pencil color?
You can do it in red.
Yeah, so you can really see it. Okay, that's what happens. I'm not doing all of them. But can you see how it's connecting? Now,
Yes, I see it.
part of it. Yeah. So a few more lines. Also, all your lines are the same weight. And you've seen in other people's, I can't go back to it until afterwards, where line variety even adds more to what's going on. You needed a line here in your spacing. And, you could carry one of these lines even through here. You could zigzag, and it's still interesting horizontal lines. Can you see how that adds a dimension to it? And I like here where they cross over. So you've got a really good foundation. You need to finish that, and you need to submit it, and as soon as possible. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. And this is Jackson. and this was his, in progress one, and this is the finished one, but I don't see any difference. I told you to make, yeah, did you?
Yeah, I guess I wasn't understanding
Okay,
the,
yeah,
the submitting portion of it, so I did submit the same thing.
okay, so here's what, one of the things I told you, it needs another line up here. Your lines aren't really parallel, so, but come here, there's a space there, you set up a rhythm, boom, 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 then it does there. These are, I might come and echo them down here, it just makes it more interesting. More of a range of dark and light. And these are really nice. This works down here. And see here, you stopped before you got to the end. It's just a question of craftsmanship. And I might put another, you don't have to have this line spaced exactly the same all the time. It could have been more of them down here and it was a little dark.
I think that's where I went wrong.
Okay, so would you work on that and resubmit it?
Absolutely.
Okay. And it's really important that you read what I write, because it's there to help you. This is Cynthia's, and Cynthia's done some really beautiful work this semester. And look at this beginning. There's this element. It's so beautiful. Can you see it? There's a kind of a figure here, and it looks like fabric, like a flamenco dancer. And there's these interesting drops. But here, what did you do here, Cynthia? You outlined the coaster, and it should have been the guide underneath. It's straight lines only. What happened?
So I just used it as a reference. Like me, I need more of a visual to see what I can do with it.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll try it in, but in the end, I don't.
Okay, I figured you knew that. Look what you did. Beautiful. And it's interesting. This side, it's a lot denser and it gets lighter, but it works nicely. This is wonderful. This is fabulous. Very deceptive elements. I almost want to see, like, this is, like, whoops, that's not what I want to do. I want to annotate. I just want to, I'm going to make it a pencil line. Great. Just, I almost feel like this corner feels neglected. And I could have either overlapped another block, but then you probably need it here. Or you could have taken a line and maybe just something like that. Do you see how it kind of echoes and holds the corner? Yeah, so I might just do that little thing. Really nice. Did your pencil slip right here? What happened? Okay, and you got another little one here. You might have added one here too, so it was obvious. You could have maybe put one more of the
So it's illuminate.
shapes over here. That's really semester. You always get a sense in your work. I can see you thinking, and that's really good. Tato, this is what you turned in, and it's really incomplete. And you turn this into the finished one. You can't skip projects. Tato, can you unmute yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Do not skip things. You didn't submit anything to the in progress. And this is really in progress. It's not finished. And you didn't use a straight edge for all your lines. You got a heading end. So you need to continue this and start over. What did you learn today, Tato?
Because I resubmitted my work.
Can you what?
I resubmitted. I did it again and I resubmitted this morning.
When did you resubmit it? Before class today?
Yeah, before class at like 8:26.
No, I couldn't get onto Zoom for an hour. When you submit it late, I don't often see it. Let me see if I can get to it. Hold on a minute. You're still on my PowerPoint. See, it's really a disruption to class. And I spent a lot of time cleaning up people's, preparing it for everything. And where's yours? Excuse me just a sec. Things are not cooperating today. And there's several people who turned things in late. Diana, who's, Helen, you turned yours in late, so it's not here. Just a second.
I saw too much stuff in late because I was in Vegas and it did not let me log in because it needed my code, but I could not get to the code.
You couldn't get to it. Okay.
They did not send me a code because they were telling
Tell me
me
where it was from. They were not happy about that.
the location changed, I think.
Okay, but you still, it was the weekend. You turned it in earlier than that. Just a second. Sorry, folks. To find Helen's. It's really a problem and it's boring for other people. See, I can't do this. Okay. I'm gonna stop sharing and I'm gonna go to share and I'm gonna go to this page. Okay, and Helen, you can see it now. This was your in progress.
Yeah,
Okay,
I changed it because you said that there was a circle, so
right. Okay, and that's really good. But let's see if I can do this. I don't know if I can. Where was Helen's here? I'm gonna put it here. Really boring for other people. Oh, shoot. Oh, and it just went away. Okay. I just don't think I can really do this on my computer now. So stay after class and I'll talk to you about it. Okay. Can everybody see the PowerPoint?
No, the PowerPoint is not displayed.
I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to share and go back to the PowerPoint. Share. Okay. Yeah, it's really a problem for me. When you come back, I'll have to do that a little bit later. Okay. So, Tato, you resubmit it, but I can't see it right now. I'm going to look at it afterwards. This was Diana's in progress. And it's really nice. What would you tell Diana? She's not here with us this morning. What would you tell her? Once you need to photograph it so you see all four sides, because it's important to see the edge of the paper. What would you tell her?